Magazine Street in New Orleans, Louisiana. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Welcome once more to another live video podcast of Alexandra Mayers Live. Hello, Ken McDonald. Good morning. It's a beautiful day. That's why I decided to take a walk today. Get some fresh air. Get a little exercise. Now, as you will all see, the mask situation in New Orleans is very mixed. Not too unlike the population. Some people wear the mask, some people don't. I personally don't particularly want people to notice me, so I have my mask on. Good morning. How are y'all doing this morning? I'm feeling good. Supposedly this is like a 6-mile walk. We're not going to take the entire walk, but I'll walk till I feel a little tired. I'm not telling you where I'm going. You'll have to keep watching to find out. It is a beautiful day. That's why I came out. If I have something worth streaming, I will stream it. But if I don't, I won't. New Orleans has a little bit of a Disney Magic Kingdom feel. I was just tweeting the other day that the Disney animators really got it right when they put together The Princess and the Frog, because there is a certain vibe about this city. I like the French influence here. It's interesting. Actually, this area of New Orleans reminds me just a little bit of South Miami Beach, Florida, minus the moss and the trees. Ooh, someone's got a whole bunch of Mardi Gras beads out here. Zoomed out all the way? No, it's not. That's what the problem was. I thought I had my camera totally zoomed out and I didn't. And that's a better view, isn't it? The homes here are very interesting. I like the architecture of them. I like the interior floor plans. Here, there's a style of home that is very popular called shotgun. Some people find the floor plan awkward. I don't. I think that shotgun homes make a lot of sense. And this is a very up-and-coming city again. I personally feel of becoming what it used to be. Because Las Vegas is kind of lost its sparkle and appeal. New Orleans is going to end up being where it's at going into, I would say, 2030. I'm only going to address this one time. I don't have any deadly diseases. Any rumors about me being HIV positive are not accurate. From what I can tell, a very mentally ill young man. I hope to God that Landon Tells isn't egging him on. I do wonder. But I'm not opposed to visiting Canada. And I have a very good attorney. Okay. I know that part of the reason that you guys keep saying that to me is because you think it gets under my skin. I hit back. So be careful. A lot of you can dish it out, but you can't take it. Yeah, I guess I do look a little like a fitness trainer today. I'm getting very fit. That's what traveling does for you. Because your mind isn't so on food. That's in part why. An obstacle course. Someone is doing some construction around here. Good morning. Let me do a quick spin so you guys can get the full effect. It's mainly just shops on this street. I guess they call it Magazine Street because you kind of feel like you're walking through a literal magazine. All kinds of cool things to look at. Good morning, kiddos. Yes, I saw Ken. I'm glad that you enjoy these little streams. That's cool. Let's see if we can adjust this a little bit. There. You know what a loser is? A loser is somebody else coming on the internet anonymously, calling someone a loser. That's what a loser is. If you're going to call somebody a loser, at least put your face and your name to it. Don't just, do like a hit and run and chat. That's how I feel about everything now. Put some meaning behind what you want to say by putting your face and your name to it. If you can't, it doesn't hold any weight. It doesn't have any effect. It doesn't mean anything. It'll never be recorded for any sort of historical documentation or anything. Yeah. Now this is actually a really pretty street. I want to show this to you. This is what looks a little Disney to me. Look at this street. Let me zoom in a bit. Orleans at its finest. Walk this way. One thing I would like to do while I'm here is rent a scooter.
Okay.
I've seen some scooter rentals around, so I might. No one's over here, so I can breathe now. I still don't think it's a coincidence that the George Floyd tagline is "I can't breathe," and all of that came about at the same time that we had to start wearing these masks. Shit like that ain't coincidence. It's orchestrated. Woo. So I heard from Corrine this morning, which is cool. Hopefully I can link up with her to do some streaming, because I'm about done with my solo traveling. I've seen everything I want to see. Ultimately, I'll probably end up living in New Orleans. Hey, good morning. But I want to hang out with a woman around my age. She is, in my opinion, she's perfect to hang out with. So, oh, don't worry. You don't have to correct anyone who's trying to mess up my stream. Don't worry about that. Good morning.
Good.
At this point, kids, baby. Let me show you. See, that's what. Those are pretty cool looking, aren't they? I can't believe it.
When I lived in Lincoln,
And I'm not even
he took me
tired.
out of the house and I just stayed.
think it is. No, it keeps going. Oh, someone's playing some music I haven't heard in forever. Tootsie Roll. Cotton candy, sweet and gold. Let me see that Tootsie Roll. I'm gonna cross. Tootsie Roll. Let me see that Tootsie Roll. I like that song. A lot of brightly colored buildings and whatnot. Y'all can see downtown ahead. Building over here. Y'all see downtown? That's downtown down there. Sure how long I'll be here. Ultimately, I'll end up living here because I like this city. The only city I visited that I like a little bit more than New Orleans is Albuquerque, New Mexico. Albuquerque because it's close to Santa Fe. Interesting mountains, all that kind of stuff. So New Orleans is a good place to live if you are a person of color looking to be a part of the revitalization of the city. If you're someone who's looking to buy a piece of property at a reasonable price, especially if you're someone looking for like a fixer-upper, this is a good spot for you. Let's see, do we want to keep walking and see? Well, yeah, let's do that. Nothing else to do. Let's see how far we can go. We've pretty much reached the end of the tourist area. This is more of just a neighborhood, a local area. Good evening. It's not evening here, it's morning. You might be in another area of the world though. You like the cold? Okay. Yeah. Well, I have plenty of battery. So. Oh, music store over here. This is a pretty home. I think I might have been streaming too much lately because I got a notice from my saying you almost reached the cap, and I'm like, now wait a minute. I thought I was paying all this money per month to get unlimited, so I'm gonna have to give them a call because all this time I have not even been using this phone very much. All right, now this is a Disney moment. If you watch that movie, The Princess and the Frog, there are so many scenes to where you can just tell the animators probably walked down the street and got some ideas and they drew it. That's always amazing to me, especially coming from an art background. You know what's funny? Actually, when I think about it, I look a little bit like the Frog Princess, don't I? Tiana? Tiana. Maybe the animator saw. All I need is a little tiara, a little crown on my head. I gotta start looking for some frogs. Okay. This is a pretty scene. I'm just going to show you all pretty scenes today. And look at the cobblestone. I'm very impressed by cobblestone. I know a lot of people are like, who cares? It's bricks on the ground. But it's little things like that that I really like. All right, let me look at the chat really fast. Oh, so I lost some connection? Okay, well, I'm back. I'm not competing with anybody. I'm just here. But someone said turn Wi-Fi off. I don't think so. Should I? Let me try and see what happens. I don't want to lose my stream. The kind of streamer that I am, I'm for my generation. And my generation is an awesome generation. I'm not a millennial. I just look young. I'm old. I'm 42. And I'm for the person who just wants to hang out with an older, mature black woman who has some rather obscure thoughts here and there, who likes to travel, who likes to say things that a lot of people are afraid to say. This is a pretty building. I'll show you on the way back. It's on the other side of the street. Well, that's a cute little street down there. And for those of you who are not aware, you can dox me if you want. We are walking down Magazine Street today. Here. Magazine Street, that's where we are. I don't have TS. If my audio is out of sync, it's because I'm on cellular. Nothing I can do about it. Suffer through the imperfections of my stream. just love these homes here. Ooh, this one's for sale. If anyone wants to impress me and buy me a home so I am not homeless, you could purchase me this home. I would like it. It's beautiful. Looks like a double shotgun. All the architecture here is gorgeous. There's some more over here. Let me let these people behind me pass because I'm going to keep stopping and starting. Why are you telling me to release Baked Alaska? Like I have any power to do that. I actually don't think it's quite fair that he's in trouble right now, but in a way it's a little bit karmic because he has done so much to so many people and he has been mean. So that's what happened. Sometimes when you don't treat other people with consideration or compassion or empathy, you end up punished in ways that you don't expect. So, you know, abide by the golden rule. If you can manage to do that in life, you'll end up being okay. If you can't, you'll end up having some problems.
Well, it's
Oh, did he really? He demanded a vegan diet in jail? I hope he gets it. Do they have that in jail? Will he also be getting internet access while he's in there? He might want to eat some meat if he's going to jail. Now this is cute. This is typical New Orleans decor. They like to decorate even though it's not really like a holiday. I'm not sure why. I'll have to research as to why. We have a little tub out here. We're just gonna, you guys can pretend like this is HGTV. And you can look at these typical New Orleans homes as I read the chat. Oh, they have a little lemon tree over here. Hope nobody steals their lemons. Here, let's look across the street. Oh, look at this home over here. Now this is pretty. Look at this. Isn't that well done? You know what? We're gonna walk this way because I see a church and I really like looking at churches. So we're just gonna, and I think we're about to the end because you see we're about at the highway over here. I don't see so many people. It's daytime, so I think it's okay to walk down here. If it was night, then not so much. We're just gonna come down here and walk back up because I do want to see this church up here. I like taking a look at different churches. You can tell a lot about a neighborhood and a city by its religious buildings. Walk all the way. That's a good looking church. You like Church's chicken? Oh, and look, they're playing the bells just as we're walking down here. Listen. All right, we're gonna walk back over here. And now I guess we'll just walk back.
In their friendship.
Where? To answer the question in regards to someone asking if I have Botox in my lips, no. I'm convinced that a lot of plastic surgery that women get, and it's mainly white women, is specifically designed to make them go crazy trying to take on the physical features of black women. Every kind of surgery that's cosmetic that I've heard of that people are getting, it's like these are things that black women have naturally. Big lips, big boobs, big butts. It's crazy. But everybody wants what they can't have, I suppose, when they're not happy with themselves. And it's hard to be happy with yourself when I really think about it. You have a lot of things going against you, but life is to overcome all that negativity coming at you, figure out how to block it or leap over it, transcend above it, beyond it. I'm in that process. Hopefully I'll get there at some point. But I do want to thank any and all of you out there who are taking a nice walk with me today, because it truly is a beautiful day. I guess I'll look at the chat when I get to the corner. When I get to a corner where I can stand there like a hooker. Oh, there's a CrossFit place here. Isn't that what Landon's girl does? She could come down here and do her CrossFit. I don't have the energy for CrossFit. I have no desire to try to throw a tire around or climb a rope. When I was younger, I did all that mess, but not now. I'm only gonna climb a wall or a rope if then I would, but not just for fun. But again, when you really think about it, and y'all are gonna get mad when I say this, but it's true. When I think about it, again, CrossFit, that's the thing that white people do to emulate black people, because black people, especially if you're a dark complexion, and higher chance of being arrested and incarcerated for years than your peers of other ethnicities who do have the complexion for the protection. If you're such a person running away from the cops, climbing a wall, rope, all that kind of stuff, you don't pay to do that. That's a part of your everyday life. But then you got white people running around. Oh, I want to pretend like I'm running from the law to get in shape. Oh, here's a wall. Let me try to scurry over it. Ha ha! Let me go ahead and pay an instructor $40 an hour to coach me how to evade law enforcement on the streets. And then let me go to my doctor and get some injections at my lips so I can feel more authentically ethnic. Yeah. All right, let's stop at this playground. Let me be a creepy old woman hanging out by the playground. Oh, Lord. Woke? I'm real. I don't like that term woke. I don't like a lot of these new words that people are using. It's strange to me. No, I actually copy East Indians by straightening my hair. East India's actually the cradle. East India and the Middle East is the cradle of the Aryan. The initial Aryans didn't have pale skin. Hitler was obsessed with a certain area of the world. So I'll openly say I'm emulating those people by straightening my hair. How many of you all out there are World War II buffs? I'm not, but I know many. Oh, this is pretty. Let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all the sky. Sun is shining. Oh, I have a job. You just don't know what it is. Your grandfather fought in Vietnam? Wow. Did he make it? Or did he die over there? There is a very strong French influence here. It's very interesting. And you know what's funny? In Texas, you have a very strong Germanic influence. And in Europe, France and Germany are very close to one another. Ooh, jog past. I'm wearing my backpack today, and you know what? I like having like my hands, my arms free. You guys have seen my purse with my colorful cross strap, but sometimes that purse can be a little bit cumbersome. I like this backpack. Wearing this backpack a little bit more. Oh, the sun feels so good. It was a little bit cloudy the first time I rolled through here. This time it's not, which is nice. Streaming can really develop your arm muscles because you got to hold your selfie stick. I feel like there should be some sort of a harness to where I could attach my selfie stick to it to where both my hands are free. I'm sure it exists. Anyone know where I could find such a thing? Is it on Amazon? Would I have to contact like a specialty audio video supplier to find such a harness? I wish we had anti-gravity technology right now, because then we could have cell phones that float but that are tethered to us through, I don't know, like what, Bluetooth maybe? Then you could be hands-free. Radio Shack? Does Radio Shack still even exist? We're gonna jog, because I'm a jogger. I better stop. Alright, this is a good spot to show you guys what's going on over here. I'm putting my mask back on because... Ooh. Okay. It is IRL. It's not the IP2 brand of IRL that many of you like to see, that the young guys and the young girls like to do. Pressing people, harassing people, bothering people, being mean. That's a different kind of IRL. This is IRL for people who like smooth jazz or cool jazz. People over the age of 40. That's the kind of IRL I provide. It might be the most boring IRL ever, but that's me. That is me. stingy with providing content. I might one day, but probably not today. Probably not tomorrow. Perhaps not even next week. Maybe I'll only do so annually, once a year. Maybe I should sit on this little bench over here for a bit. There we go. Let y'all see New Orleans behind me while I rest and chit chat. Oh, this is a pretty little statue. There we go. I feel about like that statue right now. Okay, I'm back. I was a stripper when I was young, and I've never concealed that. It's interesting to me how so many of you try to create this false narrative that I conceal things about myself. I don't conceal shit. But I've already kind of come to the conclusion that when it comes to your strange, warped ways on that IP2 network, that let's see, how do I cross over here? Strange. But anyway, what I was saying is that no matter what, I'm going to be painted as the villain by many of you because I'm black. A lot of you have never ever even spoken to a black person in real life. This is a treat for you. A lot of you automatically assume that all African Americans are criminals, but we're not. And you have so many preconceptions about me that it's easier for your small, tiny little minds to label me as a villain than quite possibly one of the first real life actual superheroes you've ever met. But we're not going to get into that today. Good morning.
Good morning, you, babe.
All right, let me put my mask back on because we're around a lot of people who I can just tell are SJWs, which could theoretically provide some content, but we're not going to go there today. Okay, we got it. Oh, I'm not playing a race card. I just know what you are. Anyone who even mentions the term race card is racist. That's who says that word in effort to deflect from their bad behavior. This was worth the walk. I feel so much better. One health tip I'd like to share: if you want to be able to sleep well at night, take yourself out for a walk every day. It doesn't have to be a long walk, it could just be a mile. But that's a lot of the problem that people have. They don't move their bodies enough. Quite a few people would lose 20 pounds within a 6-month time frame if they just took a walk every day. But they don't. Inactivity is what leads to disease. So something to think about, something to keep in your mind. You do, every day. Every day you got to get out and walk. It's so good for you. Oh, they have like a lot of flags and clothes over here. Here, let me show you guys what the place is. Let me zoom out. They have flags, kites. I'm gonna have to come back here and get some material. It's a dog with an outfit.
You've been on a long walk. I saw you other dog on the other
Yeah, I have. I'm streaming live. I have like a bunch of people watching, so I'm like, hey, I'm visiting, why not?
Nice. John, please. Well,
This person was just like, I saw you on a long walk. Yeah, I am on a long walk. Hey, if you want to label me a failure, please do. Please do, because if you label me a failure, you're labeling what? 80 to 90% of the population as failures? Considering how productive I am? Better recognize. You better recognize. How many drug addicts do we have in the chat who are seething right now? IRL doesn't just have to be about dysfunction. It's actually strange when I think about it that a lot of people think IRL is just about perpetuating racism, dysfunction, drug addiction, trying to tear others down. You know what? That's what disappointed me about Landon Tells last night. I wonder why he's so jealous of Attila. I mean, I could see why. But I'm sure that one day when whatever stipulations are lifted that have Landon trapped in Cornwall, he could be like Attila and go to America. How many years from now would that be? 5? He could pack up Lucy and their 3 future children, maybe 4. Get in a little bus or a car of some sort and drive just a few miles across the border to America. And then he could be like Attila. But no need to tear him down. So those of you who follow my friend Attila, support him over the next few days. Say nice things to him. Counter the negativity that Jelly Landon is trying to send his way. Oh, let me show you all this house. color. Only in New Orleans. Look at the color of this home. Turquoise. That's pretty. When I watch IRL streams like Landon's or whoever else's, I'm usually working on something else as I'm watching. I'm not just, you know, sitting there intensely watching. Half the time I don't see what's on the screen because I'm across the room or something like that. I only hear it, audio. You know whose streams I've been watching lately? And I really like how he deals with people? EBZ. EBZ. I like his attitude. I want to absorb a little bit of his attitude. It's a good attitude to have. All right, still walking. But we did walk a long way, but Magazine Street is supposed to be 6 miles. Okay. Stop over here, I can't see. It is a boring stream. This is a very boring stream. I'm the most boring streamer probably on that network. He's not really angry. Why do you all think he's angry? I would say he's self-possessed, yes. Angry? No. Assertive? Yes. Angry? No. Aware of how he's perceived? Yes. Angry? No. If anything, I would say that's one of the streamers that has found more inner peace than most. But it is weird how that Landon is so fixated on EBZ, isn't it? That's how you can tell he doesn't know any black people in real life. I wonder if he's ever had a black friend, like ever. I think he would like to, but I don't think he ever has. That's so alien to me when I observe somebody who's never interacted in person with people who are different from themselves. But then again, when it comes to white people, I'm kind of like National Geographic going into Africa, but the opposite. I think that's why I make a lot of white men nervous who observe me online, because I do know the intricacies of white people more so than most, and that's a scary thing for a lot of white people, because white people want to know black people, but they don't want us to know them. Why? I don't know. Might have to do with the fact that we can jog faster and they know we can catch them. Oh, I'm gonna get in trouble, I know it. But I welcome it. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. But remember, don't call me racist, because Paul Mooney has explained on multiple occasions a black person can't be racist. Impossible. Oh, here's some cute little dogs. These little dogs. Isn't that nice? We're gonna stalk the dogs for a while. Uh-oh. These dogs are getting me. They are on it.
Now, are you open to every rate for 100 feet?
Okay. Morning. Alright. Passing this area. Magazine comics.
See, that's a lizard.
I smell it.
Smells like coffee out here. There's like a million little cute restaurants and bars in this area. Oh, this might be interesting for y'all to look at. Antiques. Lots of antiques. Because everything here is old.
It's Robin Lee.
Something that's popular to say here, from what I can for some reason they're like obsessed with spelling that, T-H-A-T, D as in dog, A-T, dat. And I guess that's because that's how like the Cajun Creole dialect is. Ooh, that girl over there. What that is over there?
Drop you off at my house. And
Dat.
you guys can chill, like,
If I opened a gift store here, it would be called What's Dat Gift? D-A-T. Dat. Oh. All right, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and end my stream now because I am at a place where I want to get a cup of coffee or something. So thank you everyone for watching today. I hope you enjoyed it. I couldn't see everyone who was in the chat, but He's starting to get a little bit of a lame scent to him, yeah. But you know, sometimes you can take a shower and get that stank off you. Get that stank. That stank. All right, everyone, have a great day. Thank you for watching. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at AlexMayersLive. Bye-bye.